everybody, Tim here for a Drunk Nerd video. We are up to movie 13 for Studio Ghibli, movie Spirited Away. So, this movie came out in 2001. The dub actually came out very quickly afterwards, 2002. Thanks to, I think this is the movie that really kind of connected Studio Ghibli to Disney, especially Pixar, stuff like that. So they really kind of brought it over pretty quick. Which is also why some actors like John Reisenberg is in this. The actor that's been in every single Pixar is also in this as a small role. But we also get, what's her name? Dava Chase, who's a fantastic actress, plays Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. She was in The Ring. So it's kind of funny. I was watching this movie, and my husband's like, is that Lilo and Stitch? I was like, nah, and he's like, whatever. Jason Marsden is in this, who I've met before, several... God, just look him up. He's been in everything. I always think of Max from A Goofy Movie. David Ogden Stiers shows up, who I've lost track. This is his third Studio Ghibli movie at this point. And then my favorite out of the entire cast, Susan Egan is in this, who once again, I've also met her at a concert one time. Lovely woman. So excited. Honestly, most people, I probably think of Meg from Hercules, but I really love this one. So good. The original Belle from Beauty and the Beast. So, fantastic cast. And I mean, honestly, this really brought it back to their traditional, drawing style, the way they did their animation. Much like Princess Mononoke. So Princess Mononoke came out in 1997, and then they did My Neighbor the Yamadas, which I don't want to talk about. And then Spirited Away. So it was a minute, before they got back to the traditional style. The whole plot is really kind of magical. Now, me as an American watching it, I don't know if I miss certain things or just I don't understand, some of the interpretation. Because a lot of it, I feel is steeped in the culture that I don't understand. I get it. Oh, it's a radish spirit. It's the spirit of the radishes, stuff like that. But, why? And so it's just kind of fun and interesting to see all of these different characters, all of the magic behind it. Every time I watch it, it reminds me a lot of Nemo in Slumberland, which I grew up with that movie and the NES game. And there are certain aspects and certain scenes that always remind me of that movie. I fell in love with all the different characters. So, for example, when I'm talking about, changing things and not quite understanding, changing her name from Chihiro to Sin. I don't know if that's, because she just changes some of the letters and pulls some out. But stuff like that is stuff that I've never understood. But it also doesn't ruin the moment. I still really like it and have a lot of fun with the characters. For me, like I said, in my Princess Mononoke video, I mentioned Princess Mononoke was the first anime movie that I ever watched. And so, I know somebody's like, oh, what? I was a late bloomer when it comes to watching anime. I did not get into it until I was, well into high school. So I want to say Spirited Away might actually have been my second big movie that I saw. And absolutely fell in love with all the characters, from the giant baby to No Face, Yubaba, the twin sisters, the witches, everything. I remember later on down the road, after I saw Castle in the Sky, I was like, wait, is the Boiler Man the husband? Because they look a lot alike. My cat Harley always reminds me of the Soot Sprites. I feel it just going through my day, I see this movie everywhere. It's so natural and it's so beautiful, and I absolutely love it. So that's about it. I don't really have anything negative to say. So I'm curious what other people think. This one I could just drag on and on. Like I said, I really, really struggled with My Neighbors the Yamadas. And so to go from that to this was just I was like, this is why I'm doing Studio Ghibli. Now I can remember. So, curious what you guys think. Go ahead and let me know what parts you like, what parts you don't like, what parts you thought were confusing. Maybe explain some things to me. Let me know. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing, and I will see you guys next time for The Cat Returns.